It will be an emotional New York crowd as Lawrence Taylor's jersey is retired at halftime. When the Minnesota Vikings meet the New York Giants on ABC's Monday Night Football. And tonight, a sellout crowd on hand, 76,000 plus at Giants Stadium, as the New York Giants take on the Minnesota Vikings on Monday Night Football.
So sure that it's not blowing at least that pace right now here at the Meadowlands. It's brisk.
Thomas Lewis in motion out of the gun on 3rd and 6, and last week Brown went down 7 times, and Bensie Glenn comes in from his safety spot. Moon is the quarterback. Terry Allen back from surgery is the running back. Reed and Carter the wideouts, and in the double tight end set, the rookie Andrew Jordan starts on one side, Adrian Cooper the other. Susie McDaniel, Christy Daphne, and Hint pass defense has been weak so far this season. 2nd down and 8, and crashing through and almost busting up the play was Keith Hamilton. The Vikings are lucky to keep possession as Allen comes up with the ball. Dan Reeves Broncos in 92. 2nd and 6. And the catch is made at the 25-yard line by Chris Carter. Dinking and dunking their way down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Off the fake. Moon throws. Catch is made here by Andrew Jordan. And the rookie tight end is spilled inside the 1-yard line. That's another first down.
And a very impressive opening drive.
1st and goal.
Whoa!
And it's a fumble. And at the 5-yard line, the Giants have recovered.
Mind relinquishing that ground to Warren Moon.
2nd down and 9 as Warren Moon throws, and the catch is made at the 23-yard line by Jake Reed. Robert Smith is in the backfield. He's offset at the 19-yard line. And Moon gets dumped by Mike Fox back at the 26-yard line. So now a 44-yard field goal attempt. Fuad Reves, Mike Saxon to hold. They're trying to give Minnesota the lead. The wind is swirling, but the kick is straight. Aaron Pierce lines up in the backfield along with Hampton. Fake to Rodney. Brown throws a flutter ball that is caught at the 33-yard line. Has been sacked 12 times on 41 third down plays. 3rd and 10. This time he gets it away. Sherrard makes the catch at the 20.
They've been moving the ball, but it's been Dave Brown's passing that's been getting it done.
3rd and goal. As you see, the Giants have been perfect. Once they're inside the 10, they've scored every time this year. Not now. Not even close.
Well, he just threw that away.
This is a 22-yard chip shot for David Treadwell. Ken Graham puts it down, and the kick is good. And they line up the split backs behind Moon. And Warren guns one, and a great catch is made by Ismail
For the game, and I think that meant a lot for Dan Reeves and the Giants organization. They think they have the quarterback for a long run.
3rd and 4, and it's crossed the tight end.
Look at Ken Graham, both of them about the same size, 6'5", and it's about around 230.
Brown on 1st down. That's tipped in the air. It is intercepted by Bensie Glenn at the 40-yard line. Brings it back to the 47. And the Minnesota Vikings take over as Jack Del Rio got a hand.
Strong work inside by the Giants.
2nd and 11 from the 46. The game tied at 3. Moon fires a beautiful pass and catch by Chris Carter at the 35.
5'270" and the second biggest tight end.
2nd and 10. Moon to Allen over the middle. Breaks a tackle at the 25. Terry Allen inside the 10 and out of bounds. It is 3rd and goal. Minnesota inside the 1. McDaniel lines up as the blocking back. Allen is the tailback. Allen behind McDaniel, and he's able to angle himself in for the touchdown. Terry Allen into the end zone, and the Vikings have the lead with 5.5 minutes to go in the half. Robert Harris was the man who was offside. 3rd and 8. Brown hangs in there, throws, and that one's dropped at the 24 by David Meggett. A minute to go in the half. Taylor awaiting the ceremony. A flag is down. And the catch is made over the middle by the rookie, Thomas Lewis. At the 23, this drive commenced at the Giants' 6. Brown, the catch is made at the 3. Chris Callaway reaching up. Brown has thrown for 91 yards on this drive. 10 seconds and a timeout remaining. And it's a quarterback throw for the touchdown.
Oh, there's a find.
Oh, you know what? It hit the and came back down.
2 yards per rush. So they'd be well advised with Dave Brown on first down doing it right here and having it picked off. Intercepted by Anthony Parker. Touchdown. Well, the best laid plans just went down the drain.
And that's that zone coverage. Parker had deep coverage. Again, Brown looking to the receiver, locking his eyes with him, and
Saved his quarterback from taking a big shot. That's good. You take that penalty.
3rd and 2 again from the 38. Brown cannot pick up the first down.
It's also quite a comment on how far our medical techniques have come in their ability to put a guy back together again.
3rd and short. They picked up the first down, and they smile. Well, the Vikings are going to line up for a 53-yard Quad Reves field goal attempt with Saxon to hold.
I don't think he's ever kicked that.
It'll be the longest in the league this year. It's not even close.
Reves never kicked one that far either.
First down at the 47-yard line. Moon, the fake. Then the pass is caught by Andrew Jordan, and that's another first down to the
Form of a running game. When the Giants can't do that, they really struggle.
From the 20-yard line, pressure on Moon, but he escapes and then throws to the corner of the end zone. And no, Carter was out of bounds. Jesse Campbell with the coverage. Carter in the corner of the end zone. Meanwhile, Strahan put the pressure on Moon, who was able to escape. And Carter, I believe, got 1 foot down.
They're having a discussion.
Well, they're going to talk about it again.
They're going to try to determine whether or not he was pushed out of bounds. Remember, if he would have come down in bounds and he's pushed out, it should be a touchdown. Otherwise, it's
Rolling
out.
on the field. This is a completed forward pass. Receiver is forced out of bounds.
Touchdown.
Tough call, but that is the rule.
In January, so I'm looking forward to that.
What's your first role, Lawrence?
Yeah, you have a firm commitment.
Actually, I play a...
18, meanwhile, as Henry Thomas just did an LT imitation as he got a sack on Brown. And on second, well, here's another one. All of a sudden, Lawrence winds up in the booth, and sacks are cheap. Fourth quarter, Giant Stadium. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deardorff, Vince Swan on the sidelines. Vikings have it. 3rd down and 7 at their own 45. They lead by 14. And Warren Moon going deep for coverage. Down in front. He makes the catch, and he's to the 10-yard line. And the pass was a little underthrown. Otherwise, he was gone.
Behind them for the 4th quarter in their comeback attempt. But as we said earlier, they're not noted as one of the great comeback types of offenses.
24-yard attempt by Reves is good. 3rd and 4 at the 40. Brown dances to buy time, and then 1st and 5 at the 22-yard line. And Brown. Ooh, does he take a shot at the 12-yard line? Del Rio and Jenkins.
Field goal attempt from farther out.
4th and 3 from the 5. Trying to stay in the game. And Brown throws, and it's batted at the line of scrimmage, and the Vikings will take over.
You know, Frank, by my calculations, in two years, Warren Moon and Al will be the same age.
Oh, get out of here. Al Jolson. Here is Allen. So it's 4th down and 2.
You could cut the tension with a knife.
Yes. And Moon throws, and it is deflected and intercepted at the 15. First down with a minute and a half to play. A sack for John Randall, his second. And Brown's going to air it out, throws into double coverage, tipped, picked off at the 29-yard line. Alec Boyd runs it back to the 45. As Dennis Green's Vikings head home for the bye week with a mark of 4-2 and tied with Chicago for first place in the NFC Central Division. Minnesota wins it by a score of 27-10, and we'll talk to you next week from Mile High Stadium. It's Kansas City against Denver.